Samantha, I just received this. It's another ransom note.
So you think that this means that she's still... that our baby is still alive?
Well, then, can you put someone on the phone who does know something? Hi, it's Dr. Manning. I'm calling to check on Melanie Kyriakis. What do you mean you don't have the authority to tell me? Well, obviously there is a reason for me to raise my voice, because I'm her mother. I have a right... Never mind.
Quite a stretch.
Maggie.
Playing the mother card? Rings rather hollow, don't you think?
I don't know. Very good. This should do the trick. Little Samantha and Rafe. Final nail in the coffin.
Might be the final nail in our coffin, EJ, if this whole fake ransom thing blows up in your face.
If you learned your lesson last time, you would wait for further instruction in the next 12 hours. If the police or FBI are brought in, it's over. You'll never see your daughter again. All right, so how do we know we can believe this? I mean, they found her dress. There was blood on it.
So, wait a second. All right, look, I don't have all the answers, okay? I'm just glad that finally we have some hope.
I want to believe, too. I mean, I have hope. It's just that it's hard.
Listen, think about this. This makes sense. This makes sense. Why would the kidnappers kill our daughter? Why? They wanted money, okay? This whole thing with the dress and the blood, it's just a way to throw the feds off the scent. Right? Think about it.
Oh, God.
Okay?
That makes sense. That does.
Okay, listen. We have to take this at face value. You understand me?
Okay.
All right?
Yeah. Okay.
This could be our last chance, okay? We cannot blow this. That means no outside involvement.
No outside involvement? With what? What's going on?
Like sand through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives.
Is one of you going to answer me?
Samantha? Fine. Samantha is thinking of cancelling the ceremony to honor Sydney's memory. And I've told her she should not be swayed by any external influences.
By me, you mean?
Yes.
So are you going along with this? Let no family gather.
I don't know what to do. I'm just really confused about it, and I just need some time to process and figure out what's best.
Is there a reason you came down here, Rafe?
Well, I just came to tell Sammy that I dropped the kids off with their grandma. They're at the pub.
Thank you.
Then I thought it'd be a good idea to come back. In case you needed me for anything.
I'm worried about my grandma. She hasn't been doing well, and I don't want my kids alone with her. I think they walk all over her, and I'm afraid that they'll just make it. Would you go back and just check on them? Keep an eye on them.
Sure. Yeah. We'll talk later then.
Thanks. You saw right through me.
Well, you'll have to do better next time, won't you?
Better at lying to him. Again. Great.
Do you understand what the stakes are here? We're talking about our daughter's life, all right? We cannot afford to blow this again, and I think it is best for everybody if we don't involve Rafe.
Figuring out what's best for Sydney is what we have been doing for months. And I don't even know what it means. All I know is last time I did it wrong. And we almost lost her. And I'm scared because I don't even trust my own judgment.
Fine, okay, listen to me. Oh, wait, Samantha, you don't trust your own judgment, that's fine. Just trust me, please. Trust me, okay? Let me take charge. Let me take control of this situation, please.
The hell you will.
Well, tell me something, Maggie. If it was your daughter lying in a hospital bed, no one would tell you how she's doing. Might you not play the mother card? Might you not point out the fact that you have a right to know how she's doing because she's your child?
You are the reason she's lying in the hospital bed, Carly.
And I need to be reminded of that. Thank you.
Okay, yes, I know it's all about your protecting her, wasn't it? That's why you gave her up at birth, to protect her.
You don't believe that?
I believe that Melanie was dealt a very bad hand, and that your protection of her has caused her pain, emotional pain, and now this. Because of your carelessness, she almost died.
My carelessness? Vivian was going to beat her with a steel rod. Either that or push her off the roof. What should I have done? Just stood there and done nothing?
Melanie is very precious to me. The idea of your sailing into town, adding to her troubles and her heartache, I can't help but resent that. And surely you can understand why I would.
I do understand. You love her. Very much. And I am so grateful that she's had you in her life. So grateful that she has you in her life. She is so fortunate. And so am I.
She's doing better. You'll be glad to hear. I just came from the hospital.
Thank God.
Yes, thank God. Now I really need to be going.
Maggie, please, before you go, just... I don't expect you to forgive me any more than I expect Melanie to, but what you alluded to before, the heartache and the suffering, I never knew. I never knew about her childhood. I thought she was being raised by loving, decent parents.
And why would you think that? Because Lawrence told you so?
Did you know her father?
Trent? I knew about him, yes. His treatment of Melanie, your daughter, was unforgivable. He was a despicable human being.
I've heard. Which breaks my heart because her real
what?
Everything just could have been different.
You know, Carly, I really don't know what you're talking
it's
about.
Just another thing that she's missed out on because of me. It's one more thing that I've deprived her of.
Hey.
Why are you looking at me funny?
I didn't realize was I?
Oh, no.
Oh, no, what?
Oh, no, the test they took.
What test? What test?
Something's wrong, huh? I'm gonna die,
no,
aren't I?
No, shh, no. No.
Hey,
Hi. So what's going on with the family gathering? When is it going to happen?
I don't think it is.
Why not?
EJ decided it was a bad idea. That he wasn't ready. Whatever the hell that means.
You know, I don't think that you want to hear this, but maybe it's time you cut him some slack.
Yeah, you're right. Didn't want to hear that.
Look, I know that he's not a saint, but he's human. And I've been told that he's a very loving and devoted father. He's been through hell, Rafe. It's worse than losing a child.
You saying I should take it easy on the guy?
I just think that when it comes to the death of his daughter, maybe you shouldn't second guess him so much, you know?
What is the matter with you?
Okay, Samantha.
Look, I don't need you to make decisions for me like I'm some sort of child who can't be trusted.
Hey, please, Samantha. What are you talking about?
Back off, okay? I don't want you taking control for me. I can handle this.
Can you? Samantha, 2 minutes ago, you stood there and you told me that you didn't trust yourself to make the right decision. That's what you said, okay? I got the impression you were trying to shift some of that responsibility onto me, so I offered to try and take the pressure off you.
Yeah, well, thanks. I don't need you to take the pressure off of me, okay? If I said I didn't trust myself, it was a figure of speech. I'm confused. I just need a little bit of time to figure this out.
What exactly is it you have to figure out?
Whether or not to tell Rafe about the ransom note.
Give up. I should never have told you. I should never. I
AJ,
knew
that is
it.
not
I knew
fair.
it.
That is not fair. I am entitled to.
You know what? I saw you in so much pain, Samantha. Grieving over that little girl, and I knew that I could take that pain away, so I told you the truth.
That is true for Rafe, too. AJ, he is grieving. As if she were his daughter.
Yeah.
He is. He loves her. And he won't tell the FBI. He won't screw this up. If we tell him, we can't. But he deserves to know the truth.
Involving Rafe would be the biggest single mistake you will make in your life, Samantha.
No.
Yes, listen to me. I've had enough, okay? I've been very careful about this. I've tap danced all around it. I've tried to be very sensitive because I know that you have feelings for this guy. But Rafe is a liability, Samantha. He got involved last time, he blew it. He gets involved this time, we blow it.
No, you're wrong. Rafe won't go to the FBI. If we explain the circumstances, if we tell him how we feel, he won't do it. I promise you he won't.
His loyalty is to the FBI. Can't you see that he's made that abundantly clear? Samantha, the kidnappers last time, they were very clear. They told us what would happen if we went to the authorities, and we did, and we thought we lost everything. Now we have another chance. Another chance, a second chance. You're telling me that you want to make exactly the same mistake again? Samantha, this is not just my choice. She's not just my daughter. She's your daughter, but she's not just your daughter. So you make the call. To know that whatever decision you make, many, many people will have to live with the consequences.
You're saying you deprived Melanie of what? I don't understand.
I'm rambling. I'm just saying that by giving her up, I condemned her to a life of misery with that evil man. And if I had been in the picture,
yes,
I would have been
but you weren't in the picture. So why speculate on what might have been?
You're right. There's no point.
And I have to be going.
Wait. What's wrong?
You're not dying.
You sure?
Yeah, I was just thinking how happy I was that you've made such a remarkable recovery.
Are you sure that's it?
What?
You're still beating yourself up about letting Dr. Manning in my room, aren't you?
No, I'm sorry if that upset you too much. I mean, if I had known
No, stop. It's okay. You saved my life. You are forgiven. And I'm forever thankful.
Yeah, I wish I could have done so much more for you.
What's going on? You got a thing for this guy or something?
What?
Yeah, well, why else would you say that? Give him the benefit of the doubt, take it easy on the guy? I mean, seriously, what's going on with you two?
Nothing. It's just, it's the truth, okay? It's the truth. Put your jealousy aside, all right, and see what's really going on here.
Oh, I know what's going on, Ari. Now, I'm telling you, EJ is using this situation so he can get closer to Sammy. Now, listen, maybe the guy is grieving on the inside, but on the outside, all I see is the guy is really pleased with himself.
What?
Oh, I'm telling you. Sometimes I see he's got this little gleam in his eye. It's like he's getting a perverse kick out of this whole thing. Manipulating Sammy, pushing me aside.
Okay, you're being paranoid.
No, I am not being paranoid. For God's sakes, I gotta hang out with the guy all the time. I see the way he treats Sammy.
I think that it's kind of hard to believe that anyone, including a Demira, would take advantage of a tragic situation and use it to their benefit.
You're absolutely right. It is hard to believe.
Thank you.
Then again, the Demirs have done a lot of stuff that's hard to believe, and the more I think about it, the more I'm convinced that EJ is up to something.
Sydney is what matters. Sydney is all that matters. I'm willing to do what it takes to get her back. No mistakes this time.
Good. We keep this between the two of us. Only us. If the authorities find out, I think we risk our daughter's safety. Again.
I'm not gonna let that happen. I'm gonna fight for Sydney. Her life. Her safety, that's what matters. I will put everything else aside to get my baby back. Our baby.
Why do you say that? You've already gone above and beyond.
No. I was just doing my job. That's all. That's all.
Stop that. You're the greatest. Always coming in here to check on me. No wonder Philip's family is crazy about you.
It's all an act. I pay them very handsomely.
Shut up.
You know, from what I hear, you're a pretty big hit with the Kiriakis clan yourself.
I pay them too.
No wonder they're so rich.
No. I cannot tell you how nice it is to be a part of a family. I've never had that. Max, I had Max. But parents. You're looking at me weird again.
Melanie, I need to, can I say something to you?
Honestly, EJ, is all this plotting against Sammy really worth it?
Do me a favor, Anna. Shut up.
Will you hear me out? Just hear me out, okay? You have the baby. She's all yours. It's bad enough that you're going to keep her from Sammy, but to twist the knife like this.
What are you talking about? I thought you didn't even like the woman.
true, but all I'm trying to say is, after everything else she's lost, why does she have to lose the man she loves too?
Look, Rafael Hernandez has been bad news for Samantha since day one.
Well, I see. So you're doing her a favor, is that it?
As a matter of fact, I am doing her a favor. I'm getting rid of a bad luck charm.
EJ, you just don't know when to quit.
Okay. All right. Well, now that we're in agreement on how to proceed, we need to be clear on a few things.
Such as?
Such as we have to make sure nobody knows what's going on. Especially Rafe. He's suspicious by nature. You add that to his FBI training.
I will cover my feelings.
Good. We have to be very careful, Samantha. One false move.
We could lose Sydney forever. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to put aside my feelings, put aside Rafe's, do whatever it takes to get our little girl back. And if Rafe can't understand that, well, then we just weren't meant to be, right?
We will return for the second half of Days of Our Lives in just a moment.
Hey, let me look at your hands. I'm fine, really. The cold, it makes my arthritis act up. So it's nothing.
You sure?
Positive. I should be going. Things to do.
Of course.
Good luck with everything, Carly. I hope things turn around for you.
All I want is for Melanie to be okay and for someone to look after her.
And that's all I want to.
And she will be looked after, no matter what happens to me.
I'm waiting. What do you need to tell me?
I'm going to tell you later. Okay, when you're feeling stronger.
No, you're going to tell me right now. Please.
Shouldn't have said anything anyway. It wasn't urgent. And I just want, I want you to feel strong.
Come on.
First. Oh, don't fight me on this. You get some rest now. Close your eyes.
How am I supposed to get some rest? Now I'm curious.
I will be back soon.
And then you'll tell me.
Sure.
You better. Oh, Dr. Dennis, thank you so much for being here for me.
I wouldn't be anyplace else. Need to see you immediately, Brady's Pub. Carly.
All right. Samantha, we need to call Rafe. You need to tell him founding gathering is cancelled, the way we discussed previously.
He knows me too well.
Samantha.
He does. EJ, Rafe is going to know that I'm
not grieving for Sydney anymore, and he's going to wonder why. How am I supposed to keep that from him?
You're going to do something that you do very well. Lie. Okay. Only this time you'll have a positive outcome. You're going to get your daughter back, Samantha. That's what you want, isn't it?
More than anything.
Then please, make the call.
Carly?
Hi. Thanks for coming. How is she? How's Melanie?
She's doing well physically, emotionally, not so much.
Did you tell her?
No. No, I was about to, and then I thought better of it. She's got, she has enough to deal with right now.
Don't you think it might help her emotionally? I mean, knowing that you're her father, a good man. I think she'd be proud to know that she came from you.
Proud?
Yeah, she thinks the world of you, Daniel.
You really think it's that damn simple?
What?
Well, you actually think she's going to be proud to learn that I'm her father? I think she's going to wonder, if I'm her father, why she had to suffer through her entire childhood with some son of a bitch like Trent. Yeah, and then she's going to want to know why she didn't know before. When she was a baby, when she was just a little girl, when she actually needed me, when it could have meant something.
It means something now, doesn't it, Daniel?
Yeah, you know what it means? It means she was lied to her entire life. And now, yeah, she gets to see how different her life could have been.
You're right, I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking. I was foolish trying to look on the bright side.
My daughter had an awful childhood. There is no bright side.
No, you're right.
To
You're
it.
right. It's just another terrible mistake that I made.
Yeah, you're damn right. And this one is unforgivable.
Hi.
Hi.
How you feeling?
Exhausted. But good. I'm better.
I saw Philip, actually. He's on his way to the cafeteria to get you some ice cream.
Ice cream. Oh, I love Philip. He's been so amazing. I don't know what I'd do without him.
I'm sorry you're going through this.
It's one for the books, huh? Being shot on your wedding day. By your mom.
And what if your plan doesn't work, EJ? Have you even thought about what would happen if Sammy doesn't keep the truth from Ray? If she decides to bring him into this?
I think that would be an outcome far too horrible to contemplate.
Hey.
Hey, Ray. It's about time. Samantha was just about to call you.
Is everything okay?
No. No. Nothing's okay. Far from it.
Wish I wasn't so confused. Maybe it's just his pain medicine. I don't know.
I'm sure that's part of it.
All right. Dr. Manning keeps telling me how sorry she is. That's no excuse. I mean, the shooting thing, yeah, that was a bummer. Because I almost died. That does not compare to the other stuff.
What other stuff?
I don't really care what her excuse is. She abandoned me as a baby. And she left me with some psycho dad who... It was my whole childhood. Ruined. Because of her. I know it sounds like I'm just being sorry for myself. I don't want it to. I'll never get those years back. How could I ever forgive her for that?
We were friends. Now, I know it was only one night together, but why?
I thought I made it clear. If I had told you then, when she was a baby, that you were Melanie's father, you both would have been killed.
I'm not buying it.
Do you want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah.
Samantha and I are postponing the gathering. And we've decided not to tell the twins yet either, so... I think we both hope that you will respect the decision.
My feelings have been all over the place lately. And I'm sorry about that, but it's just been so confusing for me. And I talked to EJ a little bit about it, and I think this is for the best for everyone.
Okay.
What are those?
Some flowers I saw them. They reminded me of Sydney.
They're beautiful.
Yeah. I just thought,
What?
yeah. I just thought maybe instead of the family gathering, which you don't want to do now, that maybe you could just, you say a few things and throw them off the pier into the water.
No way. I just don't know if I could do that.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, what's going on? Oh, I think it's gonna slip. Oh, God. It's coming back. Oh, what am I gonna do?
You don't buy it?
I could have dealt with Lawrence Alamein.
No, you couldn't have. He would have killed
Oh, it would
you.
have killed me? Yeah, you keep saying that. As if I didn't have any choice in trying to protect myself. Well, what is he? He's got supernatural powers or something? He was a man, wasn't he? You're mortal like the rest of us? This is so messed up. I had my daughter's heart in my hand and didn't know.
You saved her life.
I mean, if I hadn't, you never would have told me, right?
You know now. Your daughter is alive and well. Listen to me. You can still be her father. You can still love her.
Shut the hell up. Telling me that I can still love her? And that we're all just going to be fine now? upward and onward, right? As if some fantasy candy-coated future is going to wipe out all the pain she's been through. All those years that I didn't even know she was out there, and I couldn't help her, and all she wanted was one person to tell her it was okay. And I couldn't be there for my little girl when some son of a bitch is pimping my girl out to pay off gambling debts. Really? Don't deny it. Don't justify it. Because there's nothing you can do or say that will ever lessen the pain of what you've done to my little girl. You don't deserve her. You don't deserve forgiveness.
EJ and his plans. So confident they'll all work out. Well, maybe they will. Maybe EJ will get everything he ever wanted. But nothing good will ever come from it. I can guarantee it. Nothing good at all.
No, Sammy, it's okay. I don't want you to feel pressured. I just thought, since you're not doing the family gathering, maybe you wanted to say some things about Sydney. But
Rafe.
It's okay.
Rafe. Thank you. Thank you for offering this. I just I just can't. I'm sorry.
No. Please.
It just hurts. It hurts too much.
EJ.
No. Thank you.
Yeah. No. Sydney, you'll never be forgotten.
When are you going to realize that she will never be out of your life?
I would like my children to grow up as one family.
So what did he say to you?